All right, we're good. All right, sick. This is episode one. We're gonna talk about some fun stuff. I think first on the list today we got something about some next gen rumors. We're talking about Apex Legends, Death Stranding, possibly some ideas with some new next gen games. Like I said,
Titanfall 3?
but Titanfall 3, yes, of course. Everything, everybody's excited for. Anyway, Death Stranding comes out on Friday, and yeah, I'm pumped. I don't think that it will be. I think the two things that I think that it's going to be received as is it's either going to be people are either going to absolutely love it and could not get enough of it, and they're going to be at like 10 out of 10, or people are going to be sitting around like around
People are just
a
going to be
4 out of 10.
confused, I think.
They're going to hate it.
No, have you seen the reviews
I
at
have
all?
I've started
No, I
reading the
refuse to
reviews.
watch it. I
Okay,
want to get my own opinion on it.
well, from what I've watched, this is what the solid consensus has been: is that, like you said, people either love it or hate it. No one is refusing to give it a full 10, though, but they're
Yeah,
not
I'm
going to
sure.
drop below a
I'm
6
sure
for
it's
the
not
most
going to
part,
be a full
just because it's a
game.
good game, but it's such a niche to get into it from
Yeah.
everything I've seen
Well,
on it and
and I
read.
mean,
That it's
if
going
you're
to be very
surprised by
difficult.
that, then I don't know what to tell you because if you look at what they've been advertising the game as, what we've
Kojima's
seen
games
the
are always
developers
just
do in the
so
past, they're so crazy odd that it's hard to get into. I don't know anybody who was really expecting to, unless you just saw it. It was like, oh hey, it's Norman Reedus. All right, I'll go buy this game. You know what I mean?
But then
It's
again,
not
that
gonna
happens a
be your
fair
call.
amount. It is Norman
Oh,
Reedus.
that's the reason why they
Exactly.
have that's the
That's
reason
why
why
he's
they
on the
have him on the
cover,
cover.
and that's why we have such a terrible cover art for it. Is
Like it's
because
meh. It's just so
it's
boring.
not
When
it's
there's so
not
much
great.
cooler they could do with all the like visual stuff we've seen that's in the game, like the contrasting
Yeah,
like gold and white enemy types and the full on
Now I'm
black
looking
like
at I'm searching the
sky
cover art right
monoliths and
the
stuff.
cover. Yeah. No,
I've
it's
seen some art
awful.
for it.
It's
It's
I need
just
to
just
look.
so
face like it's
crap.
very
But there could be so much cooler. Just saying, he's got one of the coolest artists in the world. I don't. I'm looking it up right now. It's Yoji Shinkawa, right?
yeah. That's how
He's
it
got one of
sounds
the
right.
coolest. Yeah, he's got one of the coolest artists in the world on the project, and he uses some render. You know what I mean?
I mean, like
I
he said, like
can't.
oh, I rendered it myself. It's
I,
like
I don't
Kojima.
think it's too bad. It
Yeah, like
almost looks kind of like
it's
Yeah,
not bad. Like it's
it
not
polished.
just
bad by
doesn't.
any
It
means, but
doesn't.
I've seen
It doesn't convey anything about it. It doesn't convey anything about
I've se-
what the game can be. I mean, I don't know. I'm a little bit more of a
I've seen
picky
too many
on
They have
it
different
I've seen too
covers.
on
many
cover art.
covers of
There's
just
different
close
cover
up on
Yeah,
arts.
main character's face. And again, it
yeah.
doesn't look bad by any means. Like Alien Isolation
It's
did it,
not bad.
and I
It
think the
just
Tomb Raider reboot did it and whatnot. And those are
One
good
sec.
games. But you know, the cover art, there's a lot more they could kind of show within the cover.
hmm Yeah, no. I mean, it's good. Better. Anyway, though, getting off topic. So out on Friday, I am so unbelievably excited for it.
Yeah,
I'm
dive into
got
that.
my collector's edition pre-ordered.
Your tank baby
Yeah,
that
I'm
everyone's gonna
excited.
say what the
It's
hell whenever
interesting
they
too. Did
walk
you
in.
guys? I know exactly, right? Freak people out. Make a statement. Did you guys see that Kojima was in an interview and he was saying
He's
that
talking
in the future
about
he
movie
wants
studio. Yeah.
for yeah, he wants Koji Pro to make films
Sorry about
soon,
that. I was trying to do
which is
something real
so
quick.
weird.
And
No, that's all
back.
right. That's all right, dude. Yeah, no, they're wanting to make films
Yeah,
soon, which is
He talked
really
about how
interesting.
he thinks that he's built the studio around the idea to well front and
you
foremost
guys,
games
you
because
guys
it's a game
talking about
studio.
the film Kojima stuff happening
Yeah, no,
supposedly?
Yeah.
how he said well because I think it's he's so buddy with a lot of people within the movie industry that like he's got Nicholas Winding Refn that he's like
Oh yeah,
freaking
and
best
he's
buddies
got
with and he's got
Guillermo del
Guillermo
Toro and stuff.
and now he's
So
buddies with Conan O'Brien and everybody
yeah,
else so like
exactly. And if this makes him a lot of
the
money,
thing is yeah
then I mean he can fund all the films he wants.
he sure as hell
So
if he comes up with a good enough idea because like people like Guillermo del Toro and Refn make
yeah,
very odd films
yeah.
Mhm.
so it wouldn't be very hard for him to convince either of them to help publish a movie
Oh, exactly.
to help
Right.
produce all
Yeah.
that so like and I'd be
Yeah.
down I'm gonna be honest I'd love to see that
Yeah,
Like,
totally. That'd be really cool.
I feel like
Um,
Death Stranding would probably end up. I could see being a movie that's like
I don't think he'd. I don't think he'd make a Death
I think
Stranding
it'd be
movie though.
I
I
think he might
wonder.
comparable
I
to
wonder if
Snowpiercer.
they do spin-offs, maybe
I could
in
see
the
him making.
world
Yeah, I could see him doing that.
or a short
Making.
film or something. I definitely could see
Yeah.
short films. I wouldn't take anything too seriously.
Do it.
'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean,
No,
the guy just says
he's kind of
whatever's
like
on his head.
Kanye, where he'll go, "Oh,
Yeah.
I want to
Oh
do
yeah.
this."
Hey, I'm doing
But like,
this.
even though he literally didn't commit to anything, he just said,
Yeah.
he said, "I'd like to."
Yeah. Exactly.
But I mean, I'd be
Um,
down to see it.
It would be sick. It would be sick. It's exciting. I mean, and they're launching on PC what next summer?
Yeah, summer
Death Stranding
2020.
on PC. It's super cool.
They said EGS exclusive,
which I
didn't they,
didn't think
or
would
was that
happen.
Not, or is it Steam?
No. I don't think so. I think they just said it's coming to PC.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Epic Games is going to try to jump on that. I mean, though, of course they will, but I don't know if they
They'll
need
send
the
him an
money
offer.
for
I
it.
don't know if he'll
Yeah.
accept it, but I mean, either way.
Anyway.
it's just a launcher.
Doom guy in Smash. You guys see the
Doom
Kako
guy in
demon on a
Smash.
There's a Kako
No.
demon on a me.
Okay, so
No.
Bailey, quickly look that up and just see the image. But
Yeah, Kako
Okay,
demon
wait,
on
I
a
wanna
me.
see.
It's the
It's
me
funny as
outfits,
hell.
like the Sans outfit and whatnot they do with every pack.
Yeah,
there
they
is
did a
a
Caco
leak
demon.
where there is a leak where somebody has a video of playing with a me with a Kako demon helmet, like a
Oh,
Kako
so
demon me
Doom will
helmet.
be in there, but it won't be
But-
Doomslayer. Kind of like how
It'll
Sans.
probably
Or
be
maybe
like
well,
a-
like
that'd be cool.
when Joker
Ooh,
from
it's
Persona
not gonna
5
be a
was added, they added like I believe they added a me outfit as well along with it.
Yeah.
But I think it's fake. I'm like 80% sure it's fake.
Yeah.
Because the game people have been able to mod the game to import their own import their own models
Oh,
and
yeah.
stuff. And it's not a full-on character or anything. It'd be incredibly easy for somebody familiar with Smash Ultimate modding to just make a helmet, pop it on a me, because when you make a leak and you want believable, it has to be believable. And a me thing, like a me helmet, you also don't want to
Yeah.
dedicate too much into it, so I'm pretty sure it's fake.
What?
Well, I'm looking up the picture right now.
They
I'm
should
looking at
honestly
it
add
right
Doom
now,
Guy
honestly.
to Mortal Kombat more than anything else.
Yeah,
I think
no,
that'd do the
I'd be
best.
down for that.
I know,
Doom
but
guy in
Warner
Mortal
Brothers
Kombat?
needs their cash. So unless Bethesda's gonna write Warner Brothers a fat check, I don't think they're gonna do it.
I mean, you never know.
I'm looking at it right now, though.
Yeah, because all of the MK11 guest characters
I don't know.
seem like they've been offered to Warner Brothers. Because
Yeah, no,
with
pretty
Terminator, it's
much.
part of the whole advertising thing that they went around advertising.
Yeah, we gotta
on
admit, some of them
every
are
other-
pretty cool. Some of the
Oh
Terminator
yeah, no, they're cool.
fatality.
Like I actually really like his playstyle in MK11, but
Yeah.
it's just it's
No,
very
yeah.
marketed, like they've been going.
He seems very
around and-
classic Johnny Cage.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Spawn.
Coming on.
Seth
Oh
MacFarlane.
yeah,
not Seth
Spawn gets me
MacFarlane.
really excited.
Seth MacFarlane.
Todd McFarlane. Todd McFarlane.
Peter Griffin in MK Ultimate.
In Smash. Yeah, no. So I'm looking at this leak right now. I'm looking at the picture. I don't know, man. I don't.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's
Well,
fake.
I
because
saw that and I was like, oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I've
It could-
never
again,
been
I'll
the
eat my
person
words
of
because,
Smash, but maybe I'll have to go buy it then.
Yeah, I mean,
Doom Guy's a good incentive for me to go and buy it. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah.
I nearly bought a Switch just to play Doom wherever I want.
Dude, yeah,
It's
and they're
worth
putting like
it.
every single Doom game on it. It's sick.
Ooh, maybe I
Um,
need to go get one.
yeah, it's pretty sick. I mean, yeah, I could see them definitely adding the costume. Bethesda's really loose with that.
Yeah, but they're pretty buddy with Nintendo as well. Literally
yeah,
remastering
totally.
Doom 64, which is
Yeah.
actually kind of really cool.
Yeah,
I could see it.
I mean that.
I think the
it-
specific
it
leak
is
is fake
reorder
though, but
box.
again,
Yeah, who knows?
plenty
Honestly,
of real leaks.
They've been
there's
joking
been so
about
many
it for
leaks.
a long
People
time.
want it so bad.
So who really knows? They've been talking about this type of stuff for a while.
Yeah. So, I was looking at news earlier today, and I saw that there's a Platonic rumor going around.
Yeah,
So,
about Microsoft.
yeah, no,
especially
the
since
old,
Exo's
the
come out,
old
isn't it?
lead designer, the lead character artist at Platonic.
He went over to.
He was just hired by Platonic.
Yeah, he was a rare
and
went over to play Tonic.
Then he posts a picture on Twitter of his Microsoft backpack, and he says it's coming out of retirement. And then on the LinkedIn page of the head director of Playtonic is he's saying that they're making like this big game. They're making a game that he always thought would be their fifth game that they make is going to be always was going to be their number one game. Something like that, something really cryptic.
I didn't hear about the
So,
LinkedIn thing, but
I'm just saying, I'm just putting this
if
out
Banjo
there
3
that there
was
is a
next-gen
huge
launch,
chance. Yeah, I know.
it
There's a
would-
huge
I would
chance.
go
Now,
out and
will
fork
it
out
be
the money.
good? I don't know. Will it be
Either
good? I
way-
don't know.
Either way, I'll be happy if it happens.
So I just saw this thing came
Because-
out literally about an hour ago about
Huh.
about these rumors about Playtonic.
Yeah.
And something where was it at? Let me find it real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to
mentioned
find my
something
article
about it.
too.
This one's
Um,
guy Game Per. I saw
Yeah.
it. He mentions where did it go? Game reset era.
There was a
There's
lot
something-
of
Oh,
there's a
here
lot
it
of
is.
talk about
We're
it.
only 11 days from the XO19.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know.
Exo's come out,
And it's in
there's
Britain.
There's been really big
XO19
rumors that
is
it's
going to
really,
be- Yeah.
I can't remember who said so, but there's a dude that's pretty reputable that said that Microsoft would be announcing another studio buyout around XO.
Yeah.
So
So if they
Well,
and
They
It's in
also
Britain, and Playtonic
registered
is
a
in
new
Britain.
company.
yeah,
They
Yeah,
registered a new
Playtonic-
company.
Playtonic
Game
registered
development.
development games.
Yeah, Playtonic
Yeah.
Games Development Limited out of nowhere on September 17th, 2019. And
2002.
that could be some preparatory on the new Unity that could be sold to Microsoft and put into making games for
Yeah.
Xbox Game Studios.
So
I'm gonna be
so
honest,
here,
if Microsoft bottom up and said, hey,
Yeah.
I kind of want to make a new team built of Rare devs and Playtonic devs. I
Yep.
think you can already guess where I'm getting at with this.
I
yeah,
actually can't, not gonna lie.
If
Rare
launched next-
made Banjo.
they made Banjo Kazooie along with
Yeah,
Donkey
I know
Kong
that part.
64 and all these other
Yeah.
platformers from the N64 era.
Mhm.
Okay.
Now, if it's Banjo or if it's a new platformer, I don't know. Either way, it'd be sick.
A new
I'm
Conquer
not a
game would be cool.
platform guy though. I can't ever get into them. They're so difficult for me. I just
Yeah.
can't.
They're
I'm
not-
just
they're not
wanting.
for
I wanted
everybody,
a
but
company. I just would like a company to make a game that is a platformer game that has as much polish as
Mario
Super
Odyssey.
Mario Odyssey.
Yeah, no, 'cause
That's all I want.
Nintendo's unrivaled
Yeah, I
with
get
that
that,
at
I
the
get
moment
that.
because like, I also just like because like the last Sony thing. I suppose we have the Medieval remake coming out for on
Mhm.
PS4. I think
Mhm.
that's early next year.
Yeah.
But like the last thing that we had in terms of platforming, I think was like Ratchet and Clank in like 2015. The
Yeah.
like remake of the first game.
I'm gonna check.
Last
Yeah.
big polished one.
The big polished platformer.
Yeah. Because like actually, I suppose Odyssey came out.
Yeah.
Odyssey came
Odyssey
out
came out
17.
recently, and then like I heard that Hat in Time was pretty good, but I heard that it was more of an indie game. You know, I need to play it.
It's
I
an
need to
indie.
play
It's an
it.
indie
Don't-
game.
don't-
It recently
2016.
launched on Switch though. Was that one Ratchet?
Yeah.
2016. Ratchet and Clank. It says.
It's like
on
every like
11
2 years we get a
January
good one.
2016.
But
was
I also really
confirmed the
want the
game
bigger
release
companies
in
like
blah, blah, blah.
Microsoft and Sony to have just more variety. Honestly,
Well,
if there's
yeah,
any critique I could give
Sony
to
did
PlayStation
it.
4, it would be that there's
Mhm.
not a lot of variety in their exclusives. They're all very good, but they're all cinematic shooters or melee-based games.
Oh yeah,
They're all third-person story.
they're all
builders.
third person or first person action.
Mhm.
Did they even
Fucking
launch
bet.
with the Gran Turismo on PS4?
Yeah, they did. He did. You can bet though next gen, since the Insomniac acquisition at Sony, they're going to definitely be making a new Ratchet and Clank as a platformer.
I'd be
So,
really okay with that. Actually, do you think they'll do
if-
that, or do you think they'll just go straight into Spider-Man 2? Because, like, that game sold mad
No.
stacks for Sony.
No, because every single PlayStation launches with Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah, that's
Um,
true.
and I would
Every
be
game
super
has launched
happy
with a
about
Ratchet
that.
game except at least it hasn't launched, but it's been like within the first few release window. Of the
Yeah,
console launch.
yeah.
Did you guys
So-
ever play Sekiro, by the way?
I never played
Sekiro,
it.
I
I've
need
wanted
to.
I've heard really good
Yeah,
things. I already
I
have like.
started it, and when I started it, it was very, very, very polished. But It's very difficult. I have to do 9 different things just to lock on to one guy.
Oh yeah, no, it's a
And
it's a
then
FromSoft
at the
game.
5, I was like, oh god, because the second
Yeah.
it explained it, I read it thoroughly. I even reread it like
Yeah.
5 times, and I did it. And I'm not joking. The most basic enemy literally said chop. And
Yeah.
it's just kind of lying there going,
And
what the
that's-
fuck? And I just
FromSoft
went and
game.
played
And-
Minecraft or some
And
shit.
that's a FromSoft game. You know what I mean?
I really
they
do want
absolutely.
Well, I
play
played Dark
through it.
Souls, and this was difficult.
Yeah.
even
I've heard
compared
it's
to
really
I've heard that
good
is the
that.
most hardest. It is the hardest FromSoft game out there,
I think they probably
which is kind of nuts.
did this purposely, but
Mhm.
before launch they're talking about how it's gonna be more accessible for people. It's gonna be our
Yeah.
easiest game yet. That comes out and it's
And-
actually the hardest game. I wouldn't be surprised if like the lead
No,
designer, whoever else
happening.
said that as a joke of it's our easiest game, and people load it up and it's like what the hell.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to try it though. There's so many games that are coming out
Yeah.
that I just don't have
I'll
enough
probably
time
catch
for
up on a
anymore.
few games.
January is
before-
completely empty of games. I checked
Yeah, I
it.
know.
January has Rugby 20.
After that though, March.
interested?
Wasn't there again? Let's actually, yeah. Let's segue into this. Let's talk about the upcoming games of next year, before next gen.
Doom Eternal.
Let's see. Yes, okay, we'll get to that.
We'll definitely get to that.
Okay, so
I feel like
2020
I need
upcoming.
Adderall every time I talk about that. Like, if I,
I
don't
know.
have it, I'm just gonna start screaming
lose
it.
your mind. 2020 in gaming. So
It's
we're
on
looking at the
Game
wiki
Informer's
page right now.
account for
As of right now, January has the Monster Hunter expansion, which cool.
I couldn't get into it.
Don't
we
care.
We all loaded up and we just couldn't get into it.
It's
I'm sure
not
there's-
my
I just
thing.
made fun of it
If
in
that
China.
is good,
I'm sure
if
there's
that
a-
is your, that is awesome. And
Ah,
please
I see
let
you're on
me
a
know
ship. How you
how
doing
to
today?
like it. Tell me, please. Just I want to love it. Okay,
Hey,
then we have
hey,
the
do
new
you guys
Dragon
wanna
Ball
play?
Z game.
yeah.
We have the new Dragon Ball Z game.
No, thank
Don't
you.
care.
Oh, Zombie Army looks
Um,
interesting. Have you seen that stuff? That
I
looks kinda
haven't.
sick.
I've heard so
never
much
actually
about
Go
it.
watch
heard
the
that
trailer.
Four
Literally, go
games
watch
at
the
this
trailer right
point.
now. Go
There's
search it
four.
right now.
There's 4 games in the series, and I have
Ooh,
no idea.
Iron Man
is it just
VR.
COD
Actually,
Zombies?
January
It's
has
That looks
basically called
awesome.
Zombies plus Sniper. Remember the game where you
So-
could shoot Hitler's
actually
testicle?
January
has
has
that
Journey
yeah,
to the
yeah,
Savage
yeah.
Planet.
Oh yeah, January is Journey to Savage Planet. That's only like $25. Hey,
Yeah, no,
that is awesome.
I'm really excited for that.
I think I'll pick that up on January 28th. February 4th, yeah, we have Zombie
Oh,
Army.
Typhoon made it?
Oh, hey, February 11th, Ori and the Will of the Wisps
I
2.
need to go through the first
Never
one. I
played
have
that.
it.
Hey,
I've heard
Cyberpunk.
so much good stuff. Yeah, that looks
Mhm.
fantastic.
Two Yakuza
That's
So
in
I'm
April.
still
dropping.
looking.
Yakuza Like a Dragon. Is that a expansion?
That's
And then Yakuza
Yaku-
5
no,
comes out a
No,
month
yeah,
later.
Yakuza 5 comes out on the same day as Ori. I think that is an expansion. Let me see. Is an upcoming game. It's a different game completely. Holy cow! I think that no, but
I was
you
going
could
through the
Yakuza
Game
5 is
Informer
the
on To Be
remake.
Announced. The first photo they show of his Halo
Yeah,
trailer. And
Oh,
God, I'm
Halo
so excited for
Infinite.
that.
yes. Okay, so we're done with.
That's
So
Halo
we're at the
Infinite
end of
saved for another
February.
time. Iron Man
Okay,
VR though.
That's
is
just
at
the
28.
complete. Yeah,
I need.
Yeah, so that's-
I'm interested. I need
that's
to check
the last
that out.
one of February. Iron Man VR looks sick. I'm super
need-
excited
I
for
would
that.
look
That's
at
only
it.
$40 as well, I think. So like it's like
Yeah.
30, $40.
I mean, it should be. All VR games should be that much because
Yeah,
they're like
Unless it's
almost
something like
always short.
Boneworks coming up, then it really.
Yeah.
Just
Oh, that
doesn't
looks
need to be.
good. I haven't seen videos, but looking at the photos here,
Mar-
that looks interesting.
Final Fantasy VII remake, which
It's releasing
I-
episodically, so I
I've
mean,
said this before. I will not buy it until I can buy all of the episodes
that'll
at
be
once.
like 5 years.
I know that's
but
gonna
that's
make-
just kind of the way.
I know that would make some people angry.
That's just
that
the way
just
I enjoy playing games.
so
I'm not a fan of
unattractive.
episodic.
I don't
stuff.
wanna-
I've
I don't
never gotten into the Final Fantasy.
I haven't
game.
Me
either.
neither.
I
Me
feel that
neither.
was
But
the
I've heard
first
Final
3D
Fantasy
game, I
VII is
believe.
awesome.
7 is the first one that got 3D, I think. I'm probably
Yeah.
wrong. Like, I'm probably like 80, 100% wrong, but like, I
Doom
believe that's the
Eternal
first
has
one.
some nice cover art. There's a Doom
Oh,
Slayer. with
no,
a-
the cover art for that looks awesome.
Oh, so then in
God.
March, Neo 2 then comes out on the 13th. I know
I'm-
people who love that. It's just another Souls-like game, which is
You should
sick.
speak. You should skip the next 2 because we don't need to talk about them. You should
Oh
just
my
go
God.
straight to
Alright.
Doom.
No, Animal Crossing looks tight. Animal
Ah.
Crossing looks cute.
Animal Crossing looks awesome. But then we have Doom Eternal. Dude, Doom,
Oh,
Doom Eternal looks freaking fantastic. It looks like the biggest thing I hope is that I hope that they don't get too ahead of themselves, and I hope that they don't
I just hope they don't try and go into
Yes,
areas that they
like
can't,
Bethesda has
because
been
they
shoving into their game.
because
Did you
every
guys see the
game-
cryo grenade and stuff? They're still.
Oh,
really
I saw
I
that.
haven't- I haven't
I
That's
seen it.
follow
sick.
them on
Heard about it, though.
Instagram. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm so
They're
excited
super dope.
for Doom Eternal.
Yeah.
I'm so pissed that they actually put it back. I mean, as long as it's good, but you know,
That's
Yeah.
what I'll do.
yeah.
Super
Um,
dope. And then in April we have Cyberpunk. That looks fantastic. You guys already know how excited I am for that game. That
I
game
know.
looks absolutely gorgeous.
I haven't seen much on it though, if I'm being
Uh,
totally honest.
They haven't done a lot. I mean, it just looks
Besides Keanu
awesome. It looks like
Reeves.
an awesome RPG. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, exactly. Um, an RPG really, really interesting. I'm just more fascinated with how they're going to pull off all these things, or if they will, or if they're lying. They've
Mhm.
promised so much stuff in this game
Yeah,
that
people
I
hype
honestly think it's
CDPR
going to be
up
hard. It's going to be
um,
hard.
hype them up
to-
like they're the
yeah.
biggest. People hype them up like they're
I
Rockstar,
know.
like they have infinite funding everywhere. Like they're a big studio.
I know.
They are. They're not some indie studio. Like they're self-published, and so
Anymore.
they're technically indie, right?
Anymore,
they
yeah.
are a big studio.
Yeah,
And they
totally.
make good stuff. They make really good stuff. But the people that hype them up like they're godsend, like they can do no wrong,
Yeah.
are setting themselves up for disappointment.
Oh
Because
yeah,
The Witcher
yeah.
3
Keep
like downgrade from release to
Oh, yeah.
announced trailer is insane. Everyone just kind of turns a blind eye to that. Gwent
And
the
we also need to
monetization behind
realize-
that, everyone turns
Yeah.
a blind eye to that.
We also need to realize that they are releasing at end
Mm-hmm.
of console generations, so the tech is going to be trying to keep up.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So
Titanfall-
okay, yeah, we're just gonna wrap this up real quick. Three other games two other
Let's
games
finish
that are
up
coming out.
May.
April,
And then
yeah,
we
yeah,
can
that's what I'm
kinda-
There's
doing.
not a lot.
We have Marvel's Avengers. Doesn't look
That's
great.
a discussion for another
do.
time. That's
Yeah, I'll
I mean,
talk about
on
that
that,
another day.
I've been following it, and they updated it. It does not look as bad as E3.
It doesn't look as bad
and
as
it's
E3,
improving.
but it's
There's
still.
potential is there where it
Oh,
could
yeah.
become like Spider-Man if they do it.
I
right.
need to write down a lot of stuff. That'd be fun
there's
to
way
talk
more.
about later.
That would be fun to talk about. We have to do that.
Yeah.
later.
So
Um,
then we have Last of Us Part 2.
which I'm
I'm-
not ready for. Physically
I'm not ready for that.
I still haven't
But
played the first
I-
one. I need to.
You should. That'd be a
I
fun
highly
one to talk
recommend
about
it.
as well. Once you
Yeah.
get to that.
And
We'll
yeah,
catch
no,
up.
that is the first quarter of next year in games that we are excited for,
That's,
which means absolutely nothing.
What's going to happen to Apex? You think in the first quarter?
Well, we
Apex
can
next
continue
year?
talking
Ooh.
about that in a minute. While we just kind of close
Okay.
up the first half.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right, let's continue with Apex.
Apex.
Legends. So
You
Apex
go.
launched early this year. Launched in February, right?
Yeah.
And it
Launched
took
in
the world by
February. Kinda
storm
just
for
came
at
out of
least 2
nowhere.
months. Yeah, it took
Destroyed Sea
everything.
of Thieves momentum.
Yeah.
and Sea of
Yeah.
Thieves was
Right
having
when-
a comeback
right
on
when Sea of
on Twitch.
Thieves was having to come back on Twitch in popularity. Apex,
Apex comes in and smashes them.
Oh yeah, and even Fortnite, it crushed
Yeah.
everything when it
Yeah,
came out.
Oh
it
yeah, they
had,
were
like,
huge.
20 million players within the first month, which is
And
insane.
then
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
then-
launched in February, and ever
it
since
was
they've been
sick.
kinda-
Everybody
yeah,
was in
it's a
love
good
with
game.
it. Anyway, so after launch of Apex, for a month, well, the month after it, they started their first battle pass. The first battle pass was absolute garbage. It was terrible. It was
They've gotten better,
stupid
though.
skins. There
They've
was no
gotten
reason.
better, though,
Yes,
after,
I know,
after time.
but the problem was that everybody was hungry for content after coming off of
'Cause there was
Fortnite because
no
Fortnite puts in new stuff every
Sure,
month. Fortnite puts in stuff every week. Every week there's new stuff in Fortnite, and their battle passes knock it out of the park. Not my
And
type of
Respawn
game,
just
but
isn't-
you know, they
Respawn just isn't used
knock it
to that kind of level of
wasn't used to
live
that.
service.
But as of the most recent, they are hitting stuff out of the park. They're
Yeah,
doing
no.
very well. They're very
Season
new map,
3
new
we're
stuff.
on?
I didn't necessarily like how
Yeah.
the Halloween game mode was single player though.
Yeah, it could have
Yeah,
been.
that wasn't. That
It's
could have
kind of
been
just one of
different.
those novelty,
But it is
you know,
kind of cool that
times
they added
time
it.
modes. It's like how
Holy
what Rainbow does and what.
That reminds me, as of today, duos are in Apex.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, Epic Games, which has been valued at around 825 million at the time of Tencent's acquisition, was estimated to be worth US 4.5 billion in July 2018 due to Fortnite Battle Royale, and expected to surpass 8.5 billion by the end of 2018 with the projected growth of the game.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a lot of fucking money
That
there.
is a lot.
That is
Dude,
like
I know,
that's
and that's why
ludicrous
everybody
amount.
jumped on. That's why everybody jumped onto the battle royales.
Yeah, no, it's not just people went, oh yeah, that looks like a fun
Blackout.
game mode. Yeah, studios didn't go, that looks like a fun
Okay.
game mode. Studios saw it and they're like, hey, we could do stuff with this, but we also are gonna get all of that money,
Yeah.
those billions.
Yeah.
Because like for a solid year, Fortnite was making something close to like, I think they're making like 200 million a month, weren't they?
Yeah.
Something close
Once
to that.
again, 4.8 billion it said
A month?
approximately.
No, they were printing money. You look up the exact number
I-
on that.
No, it'll
Yeah.
probably be
No, they
hard to
made an
find, but-
insane.
No, there's a
They made an
reason why.
insane amount of money.
And usually they all
Um,
kind of that followed were all just kind of weak. But I mean, to be honest, Apex is the only one that holds my attention.
Apex is the only battle royale that was able to come out
It's-
and actually
I mean,
be
I don't know
effective.
that Roblox money, you know.
It's
pretty good.
easily my
Close
favorite battle royale, and
I can't spend money on Fortnite, so why not get
I
Roblox?
just, yeah, I know.
it's thanks
I
to Respawn
enjoy-
Entertainment. It just
Yeah,
fully-
Respawn's so great though. Honestly, because like Titanfall 1, I don't know why it didn't get good. Titanfall 2 was just horrible fucking time when it was released, and it did otherwise well, and it made a comeback
It's one
even.
of the best
and
Like, even
games
just
of
just
all
in
time.
player
yeah,
base
Apex
though.
killed it. Yeah,
The
I mean, it's
launches
still
for both
going.
games were good. Actually, I don't know about the launch for the. I think the launch for the first game was kind of iffy, but
Yeah, it was. Titanfall 2 though has
Yeah.
a player base back
Yeah,
now.
that reminds me.
Always so much people.
yeah, no, it's been having a resurgence.
What's-
It's been jumping up to like 5,000.
It's been huge. Okay, so that reminds me though, Respawn. What do you guys think of their upcoming Star Wars game?
Fallen Order. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm very scared. There's a potential for it to be very meh. It's
I
canon.
definitely
I'm
think
excited for it. I think
it
it's
is
gonna be
canon.
good.
I know. I think it's going to be good simply because Respawn has not put out a bad project. You can call me whatever you want. I think that every Respawn has put out is a good project.
Well, no matter what, it's going to be
It's
polished. I'm
hard
just
for them to
worried
put out something
because Star Wars
bad.
is getting so oversaturated now.
I
I'm
know.
worried it's not going
I
to be
know.
good because of that alone.
I
That's
think
going
it's
to
gonna be
change.
good. I think, Alex, I kind of like I totally understand what you mean, and I fully agree with you on that because there's so much Star Wars. There's too much Star Wars.
The Last Jedi. Oh god.
And then
Yeah.
Solo,
God,
and now
oh
there's
God,
like
oh
8
God.
Star Wars TV shows for Disney Plus. That's a whole other
Yeah.
can of
The
worms.
Mandalorian does look pretty sick.
It does look good though. Albeit it does look good, and I'll probably watch it at one point. But
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it
it looks
looks-
pretty sick.
it looks fun. I really like the style that they're going for. How it's gonna be. How they talked about how it's like its game structure is like Metroidvania-esque, and that can end up really bad because when you make a Metroidvania type game, it can either become really engaging with different, unlock systems, or it can be really tedious backtracking.
Oh,
Yeah, and we'll have to see for sure. I'm really excited to see what it's like. I hope that Respawn knocks it out of the park yet again. Either way, we will be getting Titanfall 3 from them next, and it better be Titanfall 3, or else I will
Oh, yes.
riot.
I think it'll happen.
Um,
Fallen Order 2. This time he's a robot with the Force.
Yeah, I know.
And also,
mean, they
R2D2's in
respawn a-
it, and Ray.
Ooh. The Battlefront campaign shoehorned in all these other characters. Like, hey, remember we're Star Wars. There's Princess Leia and
We need to
Lando,
put in
and
all
Luke
these-
Skywalker.
Bailey, did you see that meme I sent you? It was like top 10 hottest Star Wars characters. It started
Oh,
with
gosh.
Ray, Iden Verso,
No.
Padme, and then General Grievous. I fucking
Oh,
thought
yeah,
that was
I
so,
agree.
Never mind.
so,
That's a
so
real
funny. It is pretty real. General Grievous is definitely
Accurate.
number one.
Yeah, I know.
I need to
Yeah,
do
no,
that.
but that definitely looks like a lot of fun coming
Yeah,
up. Will I buy it on day one? Probably
Probably
not.
not.
It's launching at
Probably
such
will.
a weird time.
Wait, is it launching?
Honestly.
I haven't checked that.
It's
At 2
this
weeks
month.
from
It's
today.
this month.
2 weeks from today.
Oh.
I'm gonna be going through Death Stranding. And some other
Actually,
games.
no. Does it launch in a week from today, or does it launch? Let me see.
Death Stranding's Friday.
Death Stranding is this Friday. Fallen Order. We are going to be out November 15th. So yeah, 2 weeks from today. I think.
It's
Hmm.
close. It's soon.
No. Let me see.
I'll probably get it
Um,
around somewhere in December. I'm sure it'll go on a sale. pretty
Honestly,
soon.
it'll go on sale.
It
and I'll
will
pick
go
it
on a
up.
Christmas sale.
I think I'll
yeah, it'll
definitely
go on a
really
Christmas
like it.
sale. If not, I'll get it for like, I don't know, I'll get like for $50 on Black Friday.
Totally. I'm excited for it though. Looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. So we talked about Respawn. We talked about upcoming games and next gen.
My
I
fan
am-
just
I
turned
am-
on. It scared the fuck out of me. Oh god. It actually terrified me.
I know. Oh, sick. Yeah, no. So here's a question for you guys.
Yeah.
With all these upcoming updates, do you think that we're going to be getting like, because you know how there's like a bunch of people jumping on the Halloween update to get their numbers up on Twitch?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Do you think we're going to get a bunch at Christmas time? And
Yes,
if they were
absolutely.
to,
Absolutely.
name off a
there's-
list, name off your top 5 games that you would want a Christmas event and what they would be.
Ooh, that's a good
Casey,
idea.
starting with
Ooh.
you.
Okay. Apex would be a cool. Well,
Back on the
speaking of
Respawn.
Apex,
Yeah.
I think they could do a Christmas event really well.
Oh, they will too. Totally.
Santa Pathfinder.
Yeah.
Oh, skins would be cool.
Exactly. Something
It'd be
like
kind
that.
of neat if they did for a Christmas event. I think they could do essentially just bounty hunt from Titanfall 2, where every kill you get,
yeah.
you get points.
You get presents.
you get
Hmm.
presents or points,
Yeah.
and you have to deposit them in the respawn beacons, which
Oh,
is
what
you
if
know
you
what
could
the
get a
models originally
Titan
were in
as your
Titanfall 2.
biggest gift?
That I would lose it. It won't happen,
would
but
die.
I'd lose it.
Or you get stalkers to come in and
No.
fight for you or something like
yeah,
that.
I don't know
that'd be sick.
exactly.
Like
That'd
kill
actually be
streak?
pretty cool.
A
It'd be cool if there's,
huge
like,
kill streak thing.
I'd be
So you get
stoked if
presents. You have to
happened.
go then,
Yeah.
or they just do like some Titan-based game mode, man. That'd be sick. Like some team
In
deathmatch looking thing.
Whatever
They would
they
just
do,
have to
they'll
do
do
some
it.
kind of take. They would have to do some kind of take on battle royale. I think, at least
Yeah.
if we're looking at their rules. Okay, so
They'll
next
do
game that
something.
you'd
Different
love
games.
a Christmas update for.
Oh man.
Let's say top 3, not top 5, because I don't think that there's that many games
No.
out there.
Any ideas you guys have, just throw them out there as well. I don't think there's enough games for all of us to go around.
Overwatch would be good.
Overwatch,
Yeah,
of
they
course.
won't,
I mean,
though.
Overwatch does Christmas events every year.
Like we'll get the Christmas event that
they
did
won't be
last
doing
year, but
anything
there won't
special.
Be a new one. I don't think there'll be.
There won't be anything
because,
new.
I mean,
I
unless,
think that their Halloween one was
unless
the
they
last
already
new one
have
that they did.
something, like they'll still have a timer that brings them back, but I don't think they'll
Yeah.
have anything new. I mean, unless they already have something planned, because you know
Yeah,
Hmm.
I'd love to see Overwatch get a new update, which they will.
they'll have an
Um,
update and there'll be new skins and everything.
I think Hero 32 will be coming out for that eventually next
I
month. Just because
I
Overwatch
hope
we
is
still have-
so.
we still
They're
have a
kind of
hit-
just going
we
dark
still have
though.
a hero, but didn't they say that we still have a hero left for this year?
Oh no, it's 2 years. I no, 2 heroes. I think.
Do we have
If
still
I
have two heroes?
They
in the
announced 2 of them.
was-
Yeah.
No, I was watching
They announced,
news,
like,
and they said
Echo
they're gonna release 2 at the
and,
same time. Probably going to be
um,
Echo and
like
Sojourn.
Sojourn? I think that's what she's
Sojourn.
called.
I don't. Yeah, her and Echo I think are being released at the exact same time.
Yeah,
like,
because they talked about they wanted to
working
like
together.
release multiple characters. So
Yeah,
Who
they're
knows
trying to
what
get it ready
Overwatch
for
does?
Overwatch 2.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Mhm. I'm excited for that. Honestly, I was watching the trailer earlier today again, and I was, damn. Can this
I
hurry?
mean, and we all know Fortnite will do something huge.
I probably
yeah.
won't even.
The-
Like
it's
I'll be
gonna
aware.
I
be
won't.
like ice
Will I
skating.
log on? No.
Nah,
I used to
It's
be
neat.
really into it. I can't anymore. There's just
I just
so
kind of
much.
burned out on it.
Yeah, and that's fine though, because
It's
for
not
the
a bad
people who
game
really
whatsoever.
enjoy
definitely
Fortnite,
not
that's
a bad game.
awesome for them.
Oh yeah.
but for me personally, just not my thing. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't play a lot more live service games, really.
Yeah.
I
I
try.
usually alternate around 3, then we'll kind of bounce around a
I mean,
few.
my two main ones is basically Overwatch and Apex.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
We'll bounce around between
unfortunately,
Battlefield and
Battlefield. I do play Battlefield.
They won't do anything for Christmas though.
no, there won't.
I'm looking at my
They
Xbox
probably
games
will.
right now, actually.
They probably
Oh,
will.
they'll probably have like some
I
sort
would
of
bet
like
that Battlefield may
mini
do
Yeah,
event.
they'll have elites. They'll probably have some
nothing
elites.
huge.
Yeah, they'll have
They'll
some.
have like a
they'll have
couple
some
of skins,
microtransactions you can
and
buy.
they'll have
Hey,
They'll
like,
give
and
you
they'll
Fallout
have like
slots.
snow
76 will
maps.
have something.
Fallout 76 will have something. Yeah. Pay $100 for a gift from Santa. Here.
Oh, see,
You can buy
these
you
will
can
probably
buy
have
like
something.
Santa
You
as
can
an
buy
AI in the
Santa.
item shop.
Yeah, Sea of
And then
Thieves
they
will
would
have
make-
something. Rainbow
yeah.
Six Siege will have something for
Yeah, Rainbow
sure.
will
I
have
wonder.
Oh
what
yeah,
they're gonna do.
totally. But you look at all this new stuff and it feels overwhelming.
Oh,
You know
it
what I mean?
does.
There's so much
Like there's
overwhelming
so much
stuff
that on the
that
play
all
on
these companies put out that do they not realize that
5?
so many people Gears 5 will have something, I guess,
They're
maybe.
gonna have insane things. It's gonna be like you have to get 50,000 kills with the Santa hat on, including
Yeah.
headshots, and then we'll give you your left sock back.
Within 3
Pretty-
days.
pretty
I know
much.
exactly.
Oh yeah.
Are you
What?
like
What are
shaking
you
a tambourine
moving?
or something?
Oh, you guys can hear that?
Yeah. Very
Yes.
much so.
It sounds like Tic Tacs just going.
Um, Okay, I'll stop. Yeah, no, every single one of these companies every single one of these companies think that that's like the only game that I play, when in reality, it's not just because I'm a nerd, but so many people own more than one game.
Yeah.
You know, all these companies expect me to, buy their game and have it in tandem with these other games.
They forget competition.
And I just don't have enough. I
Yeah.
don't have the time to do it. You know what I mean?
Have 8
Oh,
hours
hey,
to spend for
like-
each game.
Like the
every
awesome
day.
Sombra skin that was available in Overwatch.
Haha.
I just didn't have time last. I didn't. I just did not have the time
Well, we
or
were also
effort to
no,
do
we
it.
did. We were playing Battlefield for the
We were
most
playing
part, started
Battlefield. I
getting into
know,
that.
but like
You
all
got
these
into that.
companies. I know, I'm guilty of that. But I mean, but at the same time, like I said, I dedicate my time to like one game, and I didn't play a lot this week. I didn't log on. All these companies want me
It'll be-
to
It'll be interesting,
dedicate
especially because
my time.
there's so many
I'm
from
just
the
sick
same
of it.
publisher. Like
Yeah.
EA or Ubisoft will have like multiple live service games. They're supposed to go to one crowd, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
they're all built around being like having a main game. The live service game, majority of live service games are built around it, so you can essentially play it forever. If that's your one game, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'll be interesting
Yeah,
to
I'm
see
like
how that
Ubisoft.
like, works
Ubisoft's
out,
wanting me
like-
to hook my brain up to the system and spend all these
or,
hours in these
you
freaking
know,
games.
like
Don't
This is where you
care.
spend your money. Don't kid yourself. Hey,
Yeah, I know.
here's 2 free packs. Oh, look at that. We gave you the head for skin. If you want the body, you
We
need to go
gave
spend
you a
50
charm.
fucking dollars just to get a charm.
I know.
yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Can't earn it.
So,
You should
yeah,
be able to
That's
earn
my Christmas time update rant.
it.
Yeah, so we're nearing an hour now. How long are we thinking we want to do this? We want to start wrapping up for the
I
day?
think we got about 5 minutes left.
About 5 minutes left.
Let's just go over what we've been playing recently, just in general.
Playing recently.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's a game that you've been
Battlefield,
playing right
Overwatch.
now? What's a game that you want to start playing soon?
Just what you've been
Ooh.
playing now. If you
Me
want, if you want to
personally-
throw in what you're.
Me
want.
personally, I have been playing Battlefield 5 more than I should. I
Yeah, all three of
had
us
no
have been
interest
playing
in
that
it,
a lot.
but then I started playing it, and
Never
it's
knock it till you
it's
try it.
fun, man. The new update, it's getting me.
It's a good
It's
map.
getting me.
It's
I'm
a good
so
map.
happy. They
Good
had
map,
the
it's a
American
good-
models since the last
And they
Tiger,
have the
which was about a
American.
month after it came
have
out.
the
They've had them
American
forever.
models. I missed the
Oh.
ping of the Garen.
Mhm.
I'm having a lot of fun
Yeah,
role
I'm
playing.
actually
Also, I
It's a
gotta
lot of
say,
fun. It reminds me of Battlefield 4.
Kamikazing a plane into an enemy tank is pretty
It's-
satisfying when you get the
yeah.
kill. Or
Battlefield
getting
5
the
is awesome.
flamethrower. That thing is so great. Whoa, my
In
God.
terms of games that I want to start playing soon, I definitely have. I need to finish Ratchet and Clank. I played about halfway through it, and I need to finish that. Casey, what have you been playing lately? What do you want to start?
I've almost done Alien Isolation. I've been going through
Oh,
that
yeah.
pretty heavy. Probably only a few hours left on that.
That game's
we've all been
fantastic.
playing Battlefield 5 a fair bit. I'm doing
Oh, yeah.
Apex
We've-
from time to time, and I'm
I
quite
haven't
enjoying
done
that.
much of that lately, actually.
Apex.
Yeah, I'm playing that a fair bit. I've also played a fair bit of the Outer Worlds.
Oh yeah, I
yeah.
need to start that.
That's
Oh yeah, I do
it's a
too.
blast.
Honestly,
I'd love to dive and kind of talk about a lot more stuff in
Talk
depth,
about
'cause
it.
there's a lot.
I'd
to
say
talk about
for that,
game.
let's all finish it, or
Oh,
at least
yeah.
most of it, before we can talk
Get
about
pretty
it.
far. Yeah,
I think that's
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
be
there's a lot of things I'd like to talk about, but I don't know how it'll
How
like,
to- how to
it'll
even
work
start.
later on,
That'd
because
be
most-
fun. That'd
most of
be
my
fun.
complaints about the
Maybe in a
game
month or
kinda
so.
could be fixed later
Yeah.
on. So.
Oh, here's the free game that we should honestly not this time because we're running out of time,
Put
but
on the
next
list.
time talk about. I think because I have it, I actually spent a little money on it even, and it's a good example of how if you don't listen to your fans and you don't do some basic things correctly, because the game itself is solid.
Yeah.
It's Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade. When it first came out, it hit. I know you're gonna laugh.
Obligatory Warhammer reference. We're never getting
No, no, no,
Obligatory.
episodes
I
about
thought
this
we were
about
gonna get through an
Warhammer.
hour without.
I thought we were getting through 1 hour.
Okay. Okay. Sorry. Sorry.
Continue.
Open book. I'm listening. I'm listening. I'm listening.
Bailey, that's the biggest bullshit. You're not an open
I'm
book.
listening.
It took you a year to play
Okay.
Battlefield. Anyways,
Shh.
though, it's basically
No.
Warhammer.
Okay. I'm a broke book.
Okay.
I don't have any cash in my wallet. Okay.
It's free.
Keep going.
It's free.
Keep. Okay.
It's
Yeah.
free.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
It's free to play. No, but
listening.
because when it first came out, it was free to play Battlefield basically, minus a little bit of the polish because smaller studio and everything. And the potential is there. It hit when it started. It went off, but now it's like I have to go to German servers to get on, and I'm in America, so it's very hard to play. I mean, at least I kind of always win because none of them can hit me half the time for my lag. But it's
And what's
kinda
this called?
entertaining. Warhammer 40k Eternal Crusade. It's on Steam.
Turtle Crusade. There you have
Got
it.
Yeah, it's free.
Warhammer
We
40K
should all play it one time.
That'd be sick.
anything
So
else? Well, before
yeah.
we finish it up, Alex, anything else you've been playing around
Oh,
past week or so?
Modern Warfare.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I've been
how is
playing
that?
Modern Warfare. Honestly, it's way better than I thought. I was really nervous about it, being
Mhm.
like, "Oh, it's gonna be eh," but I
If-
played it and I was honestly impressed. And I think
If we're
you
being
should
honest,
try.
yeah, if we're being honest, I definitely can see myself trying it out in a month or so.
If I get
Yeah.
As of
I'll
right
get it on
now,
a
I'm
sale.
kind of giving it Activision time. I'm giving it time
'Cause
to
with
see if
Black Ops
Activision
4
screws
Black
it
Ops
up
4
like they
launched really well.
with
Like
Black Ops.
no monetization. Like
Or
they're talking
Crash.
about like it's supporting it for 3 years. Like everything
Yeah.
was looking good, and like
Bullshit.
and then a
Anyway.
month later.
So, there you have it.
Yeah. It's
Warhammer
episode
40k
1 done.
Eternal Crusade Modern Warfare. Yeah, so same time next week, boys.
Yeah, I think that's
Yeah.
that'll be the end.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
First
it's fun.
impressions on Death Stranding and other fun stuff to
Hopefully,
talk
yeah.
about.
That should
Yeah,
be good.
yeah.
All right, we're good, boys.